This is the beautiful Archipelago Lake. I love this area of northern Mississippi. Okay, guys, on this motovlog that I'm making right now is because I guess the title will be the 3x3 challenge. And I was called out by the world famous YouTuber Surpluzz, straight from Oklahoma, Norman, if I'm not mistaken. He called out my name. I was very surprised. I never had anybody calling my name on YouTube. So I decided to do the 3x3 challenge today. Today is a nice weather, 70s, and decided to take my bike through my favorite scenery route in North Mississippi, right by Archipelago Lake. Okay, 3 things I will say that you guys don't know about me. I grew up in Miami, Florida. Most of my adult life until I relocated to just outside of Memphis, Tennessee, on the Mississippi side, in Hernando, for job reasons. I work for a major air carrier as a maintenance technician. Love this area, very quiet. Don't miss the traffic from Miami. I miss the food, don't miss the traffic. Next thing you guys don't know about me, I love DJ music. I love music. Obviously, growing up in Miami, I grew up listening to all type of music. Obviously, mainly dance music, disco, retro, you name it. So that was one of my first hobbies since I was around 16 years old. I used to DJ on house parties, and I still do. I still DJ, not as a hobby. You know, I have a SoundCloud account, and I have some of my mixes, but it's mainly, you know, old school dance music. That's one of the things, one of my hobbies. I still do. I usually do it during the winter when it's too cold for me to go outside during the winter. I go to my DJ inside, you know, in my house, and I could spend a couple hours just mixing music. I love it. That's the second thing. The third thing that you guys don't know about me, well, I probably are gonna include it as don't know about me, but I probably are gonna give you a little background of why my YouTube channel is called NicaHarlista. And one thing led to the other. I have another YouTube channel, what was my first YouTube channel, but it was just YouTube channel. I will upload just things, you know, and it had my name on it. And when I started doing videos for motorcycle, motorcycle related video, my first few videos. When I started getting serious, I realized, you know what? I think it would be better if I dedicate one channel for my motorcycle related things, anything related to motorcycle. And my first video that I started doing was my trips that I first started doing to Key West, to the poker runs. Best poker run you ever gonna experience. The Key West poker run, that is a lot of times is sponsored by Peterson Harley Davidson of South Florida. They've been doing it for 40 years, if I'm not mistaken. Great poker run. It's a 3-day, 4-day poker run. Well, that's when I started documenting my motorcycle adventures, Key West poker runs. I think it goes back to 2007. So then that's when I figured, what age should I come out with it? It has to be something unique, something that identifies yourself in a certain type of way, and that's where I came with the name. There's a name called NicaHarlista, and actually one of my last Florida tag of my motorcycle is abbreviated Harlista, and the name Harlista is, if you Google it, is a Spanish name. Is used in Latin America to describe a Harley man. You're a Harley guy. Harlista. You're a Harlista. You're a Harley guy. Harlista. That's where the definition Harlista comes from. And actually, there's I don't know if it's in the Discovery Channel. There's a series that calls the Harlistas, made out of a documentary was made in Cuba, Harley guys in Cuba, that they have some 1950s Harleys that, back before Castro got into power, and those are leftover Harleys. And this small group of Harley guys in Cuba, they still have those Harleys. And there's a story, there's a documentary, and that's when I first heard the name Harlista. I'm like, man, I never heard about that. And that's when the name came from. Harlista is, in Latin American Spanish, is described as a Harley guy, Harley rider, Harlista. The other name, Nica, is an abbreviation. I was born in Nicaragua. I don't know if you guys know where Nicaragua is. It's in Central America. And Nicaraguans, they usually are called as Nicas. Nicas, instead of saying Nicaraguan, hey Nica. So I figured, well, I grew up in Nicaragua until I was 10 years old. My mom brought me to the States. We left communism during the 80s, socialism, and we came to the state. So there's always been, obviously, my roots. So I figured, well, might as well call him NicaHarlista, which a definition for me would be a Nicaraguan Harley guy. So that's where my idea of NicaHarlista came from. I wanted to have something unique, something that nobody had, and something different. So that's where my YouTube channel came from. First I had El NicaHarlista, but I said, I gotta make it shorter and simpler, for people, especially people that it may be hard for them to pronounce this. I gotta try and make it more shorter, more simple. So I got rid of the EL, which is the, Nicaraguan Harley guy. So I got rid of the EL and I just put it the NicaHarlista. I guess it's just shorter. But that's where my YouTube channel come from. That name, you know, I that's where one thing led to the other when it comes from figuring out my YouTube channel. So that's one thing, you know, you guys didn't know, and I'm glad to explain it to you guys so I have an idea where my channel name comes from. And those are the three things, you know, that I wanted to say about me. The three guys that I'm gonna call out for the challenge. You say, where's my list? The first guy, I'm gonna put the screenshot of their YouTube channel on the screen. The first guy is Memphis Mike. Is a Goldwing rider, and he's based out of Memphis, Tennessee. I like his channel, and I'm hoping someday get to maybe do a motovlog with him. He lived not too far from me.
Yeah, we've been out in the mountains.
I like his channel. I taking a lot of his advices of when he goes to the Smokies, and he does very good content. You know, good guy. Memphis Mike. Oh, there's some dogs. The second YouTuber, motovlogger that I'm gonna call out is actually a friend of mine. We used to work together down in Florida, and I want you guys to hit him up, give him some love. He's kind of trying the motovlogging, and I think he needs some motivation. I think he only has about 4 or 5 videos, so it would be nice if you guys give him some love, give him some motivation to get into the motovlogging community, a biker community in YouTube. His YouTube channel is, where's my paper, man? Man, I think my paper, no, it's right here. His YouTube channel is A-Pound11. I'm gonna put him on the screen. Right now he's based out of Newark, New Jersey. That's where he's stationed right now from work.
Minutes, at least that's what it feels like.
And he rides a Dyna, White Glide. He rides.
You know, there's a lot of controversy.
And give him some love, give him some motivation, hit him up.
About Hardys.
And
how they don't like that.
the third YouTuber, motovlogger that I wanna give the challenge. He is on the Northeast. He just purchased if I'm not mistaken, his 2018 Street Glide Special. I think his name is Mundo, the name of the bike. Mundo. A very nice Street Glide Special. His name is Ridin Country. He has really good content. I watch his videos on and off, and I decided to
hope you enjoy.
Nominate him too for the challenge.
2018 Blacked Out Street Glide Special.
So those are my 3 nominees. I would like to thank Surpluzz for the support of my channel, for putting me into the challenge, and hopefully one day we get to ride together down in the beautiful back road of Arkansas, or you call him Arkansas, whoever you want to call it. I always go every year to Arkansas or Arkansas. So that's it. That's my 3x3 challenge. And don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and I'll see you guys on the next motovlog. And remember, guys, keep it between the ditches. See you.